Zaka, that Mr. Owaisi is doing it for publicity was obvious. But what is unfortunate is that he succeeded. By debating what Mr. Owaisi said on primetime television, we are merely encouraging him to come up with such ridiculous statements. Two things. I'm so happy that Mr. Kamal Farooqui
well, the primetime television debates Mr. Owaisi and primetime television debates Giriraj Singh also. So please, you know, you can badger us as much as you want and we'll take all of your blows. But please don't accuse us of being, you know, showing partiality to one side, showing only one debate. We debate Giriraj Singh and we debate Owaisi.
No, I'm not even saying it. No, I'm not even saying it. I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying that you are doing something which is wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he wanted to grab headlines and that's what he succeeded in. That's all. One more thing. I am grateful to Mr. Kamal Farooqui for having put the record straight. He has accused him of having been eulogizing the destruction of Babri Masjid, which Mr. Farooqui himself has put the record straight that that's a blatant lie. Now, here is a case where a man is accusing somebody as revered and respected across the country as Atal Bihari Ji and accusing him through falsehood. So I'm saying that his entire purpose is to be in news, grab headlines, because if you've looked at the conduct of the man,
you know, there have been enough and more leaders, and I can name a few in this union cabinet also, whose only purpose was to be in the news, and the news has played them as well. But let's not get into that. What about the accusation that Mr. Farooqui raised about Mr. Advani? Respond to that.
No, you see, I would, before I go into what Mr. Farooqui has said about Advani ji, let's put the record straight about Atal ji and Owaisi. So I think there is unanimity that what Mr. Owaisi has to say about Atal Bihari Vajpayee is something which should be condemned by all. I mean, he is exhibiting petty politics just for the sake of getting publicity without any merit and without any truth in the allegation which is made.
Okay.
And it is unfortunate. I always believe that people who have been awarded Bharat Ratnas should be left from such petty politics and such controversies. So let's put that record straight first and then let's move on to what he has to say about Lal Krishna Advani ji.
Yeah. Answer the accusation that Mr. Kamal Farooqui said that there is still an FIR against Mr. Advani. He's still wanted in that case, and he gets the Padma Vibhushan.
No. May I inform Mr. Farooqui that the FIR which was lodged there was a trial held and he was exonerated. And his exoneration was confirmed by all.
I'm sorry, sir, he's not exonerated. Rather,
as he stands today.
Sir, rather the case has been afresh and it is pending, and the Supreme Court, another case is still pending. As far as Mr. Advani is concerned, he is not yet acquitted.
Sir, which case?
He is not yet exonerated. The case is still there.
I would appreciate.
Yes, sir.
I would appreciate if you give out the facts instead of making these wild allegations. Because let me remind you, sir, this case went for trial. This case went for trial, and this trial was, he was exonerated in this case. So which case are you talking about? No, that has nothing to do with Mr. Vajpayee's record in 2002 or in 92. 92, Mr. Vajpayee was not leading the agitation. So really to apportion the blame on Mr. Vajpayee would be very, very uncharitable and very wrong. But you are raising a different issue. You are saying, should politicians be given the honors at all or not? Now, if there is a consensus on that issue, I don't think there would be a problem. But frankly, on a personal note, I don't think, I am against this entire mindset of looking at politics as dirty, as bad, as wrong. Please understand, democracy has entrusted a certain responsibility and a certain faith on people from the political spectrum. If we continue to look down upon them as undesirable people, are we wanting an alternate form of government which is monarchy?
No. Nobody for a moment is suggesting alternate form of government. I didn't even use the words dirty. I just said our politics is polarized. And polarized it is. You will accept that. Our politics is polarized.
So what? So what?
So why not then keep politicians out of what is considered the highest civilian honor in this country, which should be a unanimous choice? Give it to artists, give it to writers, give it to film directors, give it to people who've contributed to things that we can unanimously as a nation agree upon, right? That makes sense.
Zaka, should we not be proud of our leadership also? Let me give you a saying. A saying is, a nation which does not believe in its leadership shall cease to believe in nationhood.
Okay.
Let's not have this inherent suspicion about leadership. And look, we can improve on the procedure of giving these awards to make it more acceptable and more unanimous.
Okay, at least on that count you agree with us.
Suggestions are most welcome.
Yeah.